Hey guys, day 47. Sorry I've been taking a break on it. I moved into a new house with the shoulder. I went to the doctor yesterday. It was my 1 month checkup, but even though it was 47 days after the incident, and she basically said I've essentially made a full recovery. She's expecting me to have full range of motion, and I do. I can do everything I used to be able to do. It's totally good. There's no clicking, no popping, but the bone obviously sticks out. You can see it. So all my attempts to try to make that bump go down. We'll never really know what would have happened if I hadn't done what I did with my bra, which I'm going to run and grab. Hold on. So, again, this is my bra. If you know, my recommendation still stands to everybody with this injury. If you get it, get this thing right away. If I would have had this, I feel like I would have been in a lot better shape. Like I feel like if I would have put this on the day it happened, it might have been painful, but it would have forced this bone right away back to where it was. And, you know, I think it just would have been better off if I would have had this right away. But I'll never know for sure. I got it as soon as I could. It's a clavicle brace. They use it for broken collarbones. And the idea is when you break your collarbone, most people usually break it like right in the center, I've been told. And what this does is it puts pressure right on that center point. And it's very painful, sure, for a broken clavicle, but it forces the bones because they want to slip and do this. Like they want to do this. Where the break is. When you put that brace in, you force it down into the tissue, and then it stays straight. That's the concept. And what it ends up doing for this situation is, if you look here, see if I can do this while I'm holding it. I think you can see it. So, see how it went down? I pressed down. That's what the brace is doing. It's holding my clavicle down. So, here. Fuck. I gotta get a GoPro. I should have had a GoPro for this whole thing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of an amateur videographer, I guess. But you get the idea. Like, I can press the bone down. I can press my clavicle down. And that's what that brace does. It sits right here. It wraps across here. And when I hang my arm down, I can feel the bone go down. And the way the anatomy works, my trap is going to continue, and the ligament behind it, and the ligament that goes from here to here is going to keep pulling this down, and my trap is going to pull my clavicle up, I believe. And there's really nothing you can do about that. So trying to keep this in place was my goal, and I think I did a pretty good job. I mean, I'm happy with the results. I know I can feel that my strength's coming back. I can do everything. I get some crunching and popping, but honestly, I don't even think it's here. It's just because my shit's all weak from not working out like I normally do. And I'm in the gym already. I'm doing a dumbbell bench press with this arm at 20 pounds, and I'm doing 60 in this arm, which is what I was at when I got hurt. I can do shoulder shrugs I'm doing 25 pounds, but that doesn't really put any stress here. It's on my trap, and I'm just trying to get my trap stronger again. And then I'm doing their exercises where you do this, and you do this, and then you hang your arm off the side of a big bed. Like I have one of those Tempur-Pedic beds that's raised really high, and my arm can hang all the way down. And then with it hanging, you do this, and you do this. making sure you keep your palm out. Yeah, I honestly, I feel like I'm much better. As aside from the obvious aesthetic, I don't really give a shit. You know, I'm 37, about to turn 38 here in a couple months. I'm not gonna win any fashion shows. So as long as I can use it and I can be as strong and I can play with my kids okay, I'm good to go. For you younger kids that get this accident, you know, from if you want to keep your looks like looking normal here, you might want to consider the surgery. But I'm here to tell you, you know, I was worried that when it happened that I wouldn't be able to be as strong as I was. I'm not worried about that anymore. I can tell that give me 5 more months and I'll be back just as strong, if not stronger. In fact, I'm going to target this area heavily when I get back in the gym. I know some really good shoulder workouts, even before I got hurt. I'm going to really focus on those, and I'm going to have the shoulders. And, you know, I'll post another video. I'm not going to, people are going to be like, oh, he's trying to show off his muscles. That's not why. I just want you guys to see when this happens, what the final result will be. You know, that's what I was looking for when I did it. So that's what I'm trying to do for you guys. And I really hope this helps somebody, because I wasn't scared. I was just like, it's the grayness of this injury that bothers me. You know, when you break an arm or you break a leg, I haven't done that, but when you do, you know, it's kind of straightforward. They either need the pins or they don't, based on the type of fracture. You're in a cast, you come out of the cast, your leg is skinny as shit because you didn't get to work it out, it's got atrophy. You go to the gym, you go to some physical therapy, no big deal. But this one, there's no real straight answer to how to heal it. No one really knows, and the doctor's like, you kind of fucked, bro. Like, that's kind of the answer I got. You know, here's a sling, and, you know, they didn't even suggest the tape. I found that on YouTube. So, and I'll go look up that guy that I saw him do. He was doing it to a woman. I'd like to thank that guy, because I really think that was incredibly helpful. As soon as my wife put that tape on me, my arm, I felt like I was wearing body armor. It felt great. So, again, I hope these pointers help. Day 47 from the injury, you're pretty much back in business. You can probably get back in the gym. I'm running on a treadmill, 20 minutes, full run, you know, and you can see when it moves around. I mean, I wish I could like put sound near it, because there's no crunching, there's no popping like there was originally. And I wish I could move both of my arms around, but you know, you can see like you can see my shoulder sticks out anyway, and I get popping in the shoulder in the AC joint. I've discovered. My doctor, she found that out when she had her hand on both sides, and I was doing the arm raises, and she said, "Oh yeah, you have pop in here already." And I'm pretty sure people injure this joint all the time, but separating it's a whole different ballgame. So, anybody that gets this injury, I'm really sorry that happened to you, and I really hope these videos help. Good luck, and take care.